Riverdale returns for the second half of Season 2 on January 17 in the US and the next day in the UK, with showrunner Roberto Aguirre Sacasa promising more of what the fans loved in the first season. After Season 2 has proved divisive so far, the second half of the Season 2 gets back to a little bit of Riverdale basics, which is focused on stories at the school, kind of getting back in deep on the relationships and the friendships, he explained. There's still going to be a pulpy noir element to the second half, but there will be a resurgence of high school hijinks. Advertisement. Continue reading below. As promising as this is to hear, there is still plenty of unanswered questions hanging over from the dramatic mid-season finale Silent Night, Deadly Night, so we've rounded up the biggest plot threads that Riverdale needs to address in the remaining Season 2 episodes. Point 1. Is the Black Hood really dead? Copyright The CW. Netflix have finally found out that the Black Hood was the high school janitor Mr. Svensson, aka Joseph Conway, whose family was murdered by the Riverdale Reaper, who was later killed by Riverdale citizens. Conway is shot and killed by Sheriff Keller, but as Archie noted, he doesn't have green eyes, so is the Black Hood still at large? The ominous final shot of the episode saw Betty go to burn the Black Hood, only to decide not to, as we hear Jughead say this isn't over in voiceover. This could be a hint that the Black Hood is still out there, or that Dark Betty could be making a comeback. I think there's much more to it, whatever it may be. I don't think the Black Hood mystery is completely solved just yet, teased Lily Reinhart to Glamour. Point 2. Will Archie and Betty get together? Copyright Netflix. The quidvertisement. Continue reading below. During their investigation into the Black Hood, Archie and Betty shared a kiss, which was definitely spotted by Cheryl. Even before we get to how Cheryl will use that against either an Archie or Betty, it throws the future of Archie and Veronica into doubt, as well as the possible rekindling of Betty and Jughead's romance. At the end of the episode, Archie and Veronica appeared to be back together as she finally told him she loved him after they kissed under the mistletoe. So is this setting up an Archie, Betty and Veronica love triangle equally? It could be what brings Betty and Jughead back together after fans were left devastated when the Black Hood forced Betty to break up with Jughead earlier in Season 2.3. Who was taking photographs of Archie and Veronica? Copyright The CW. Netflix. Talking of Archie and Veronica's kiss, we saw someone taking photographs of them, but were given no clue as to who it might be. You can't imagine someone taking photos and not using it as blackmail, whether against either an Archie or Veronica, and it's probably not Betty since it looked like she was too busy not burning the Black Hood at the same time as the kiss. Perhaps it's just Veronica's parents, Hiram and Hermione Lodge, keeping an eye on their daughter, or it could be someone who wants to hurt Betty by showing her proof of Archie getting back with Veronica. Not to give too much away, but I think there is definitely challenges to come in Betty and Veronica's friendship, and it's a result of their parents, Reinhardt has previously teased. Point 4. Will Penny Peabody be out for revenge? Copyright The CW.